to Steve's Kitchen. Today we're going to be preparing a pan-grilled veggie wrap with broccoli, green and red peppers, mushroom, onion, garlic, and assorted cheeses. We're just adding some olive oil to the pan. Throwing in our broccoli. When I cook, I like to cook at a very, very hot flame. I mean, we're talking all the way up. Just toss that in there. I start with the broccoli and peppers first because they take the longest, and I like to give the peppers a nice seared taste. And we're going to toss in some red peppers. I'm going to add some green peppers in just a moment. Let it cook. Don't worry about it burning. You want it to sear a little bit. That'll give it some flavor. Toss in the green peppers. And just a little more olive oil. Get that cooking. You'll find also that you don't need too many pans. I tend to reuse my pans. Once this is done, I'll take it out, quickly rinse it, and then use that to toast the wraps in. Saves trouble, saves cleanup. If you clean the pan when it's really hot, it cleans easily. So this is looking good. We're going to throw in the mushrooms in just a second. This dish is fairly quick to make. It might take you about an hour tops, depending how much you want to make or how many you want to make. The quantity you see before you should make about 3, possibly 4 nice veggie wraps. Now you see the broccoli and peppers are starting to sear. That's perfectly fine. That's where the flavor's going to come from. What's nice about cooking them this hot is they don't lose their texture. You don't want mushy broccoli. You want it to have a nice bite to it. The red onion tends to have a little sweeter taste, actually. I like the look of it. A little more interesting than just the plain white onion. And you want to cut it. Nice chunks. Let's add our mushrooms. Oh, let's give it another shot of olive oil. Good stuff. And the heat is still on high, as you can see. We'll let that cook. Now we are going to add a little seasoning to this too. We're going to add some garlic powder, some salt, some pepper. As a matter of fact, why don't we do that right now? Sprinkle of garlic powder. Not salt, powder. And a little salt. Not too much, but enough to bring up the flavor. Some black pepper. Now, garlic can be tedious at times. I don't like to use a garlic press. I like to slice the garlic myself, and it can take a little time. You can use whatever method you prefer to chop your garlic. This is my method. And I tend to think the more attention you put into your food, the better it tastes. Okay, the mushrooms are starting to cook. And we'll be tossing in the onions and garlic shortly. Now, at this point, I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit, maybe to about half of what it is now. Adding the garlic. Careful with the knife. It's a useful tool in the kitchen. You certainly don't want to cut yourself and ruin the dish. Now, total time since I started cooking has only been about 15 minutes. Okay, this is almost finished. Now, the next step is going to be putting this mix into the wrap. Now, I tend to use just a standard burrito, a large thin burrito. You can use the other types of wraps that are available in the market. There are seasoned ones and the ones with basil and sun-dried tomato flavor, whatever you like, something light. You can also use a thicker pita, a flat pita, or a pita pocket. And either way, it's delicious and it can toast up just as well. Okay, our veggies are just about done, ready to be put in a wrap and toasted to perfection. I'm going to turn off the heat. And set this aside for now. Okay, the next step, very simple. Taking a standard burrito. Now throw this in the microwave for about 10 seconds, just to get it warm and flexible so that it doesn't crack when we make the pocket. So here we are. I've got a couple different cheeses. I'm going to make one pocket with a blend of cheddar and Monterey Jack. Not too tangy, but nice flavor. Simply throw some veggies into the wrap. Get a nice mix of everything in there. Now you can use asparagus, you could use squash, zucchini, whatever you like. That's one thing that's nice. This is just a mix of vegetables. It lends itself nicely to anything you'd like to add to it. Very tasty. You can go heavy on the cheese or you can go light on the cheese. That's entirely up to your own palate. Now, very simple way to do this. Turn on the stove first. Very simple way. Just fold up the bottom and then fold the wrap over to the side. Just one time. It tends to stay very well. Now I'm going to put this in a dry, hot pan, and this will toast on both sides for about 10 minutes. You can see it's already starting to toast on both sides. Look at that, beautiful brown. It's getting nice and crispy. Delicious hot pocket. Vegetables, cheese, crisp crust. What more could you ask for? Delicious.